Today, this is the coolest and the useful product that I've ever bought in my life. So I just got a walking pad and now the disc is standing and I'm just walking. So anyways, this is going to be a trade recap for 10th of February 2026. Today was pretty hard, but risk management actually saved me. Let's see. So coming in at a bullish bias and also coming in at a bearish bias, right? Actually. I was actually targeting this unfilled 15-minute fair value gap that has been created by previous day New York session. And I don't know what is the technical term for that, but that is actually a key zone. That's where SMT happened yesterday. And also, that's the first presented fair value gap and also a breakaway gap. So this is the one of the main thing that I was actually looking at for targets. Anyways, I was just having one contract, so basically I would have to catch a big trade, big move, for make profits. But that's enough. That's more than enough. One contract is more than enough, to be honest. Like to following all the risk management that you ever wanted to. You can just practice it with that, and maybe probably who knows, one day or how to say this, one day I'd go to NQ and it would be the same feeling. One contract and you're just out. Anyways, what I was doing. The first entry, where I got my first entry after market open, it didn't do nothing. Holding this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Um, I don't even know why this keeps switching. Right here, that's the first 15-minute candle, right? So I was just okay looking at the bias, and it was pretty good market maker sell model. As you can see, we got a liquidity sweep, which is London high, and then got an inversion and a 15-minute fair value gap and a breaker structure on top of it, inversing multiple 15-minute fair value gaps. So that was the one reason why I wanted to actually go bearish, right? Wait a minute. So stupid. Holy shit. Anyways, where was I? Okay. About the inversions. Let's keep it there. So the first 15-minute fair value, yeah, first 15-minute candle, right? So it was pretty convincing that we are about to go sell a big sell because SA completely bullish without even saying anything. No retracements, nothing. Just kept on going up. So I thought probably this would be a day where we could sell things, right? So as you can see, market open, didn't do nothing, a tiny internal sweep and holding this fair value gaps right here. And started pushing down. Then I got my first entry. This is the first break of structure right here. That's the first break of structure, and we have 1 minute fair value gap right there. And maybe I was like thinking maybe price go in there and then coming back down, giving a break of structure or something so that I can engage myself. So also risk management will be perfect. So I was looking at this break of structure, fair value gap, and it's rejecting. I was looking at this break of structure right here, and this fair value gap. As the price was actually rejecting, I started selling right there. And immediately my break even point hit and I break even that trade and I got stopped out at break even. That's the first trade. Second trade, right here after this inversion, as you know, like the third candle high has to be closed above or swept above. So either of these things should have to happen. And by the way, you have to at least have a fair value gap to the sell side. So basically that's it. So I was like looking for the price to come back down here. And I was so dumb enough to actually look at this chain and state delivery to displacement. And we are actually forming a Kodai gap and blah 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 right now. So I was trying to get into an entry right here, but I didn't actually get the fill. I had a limit order and stuff, so didn't actually fill me up. And So again, I was waiting for this high, as you can see, the Spear Valley gap, and I didn't even think about second thoughts. I entered right here and boom, started going up. And once this highs has been weighted, I had my stop loss to break even, and eventually I got break even on that trade. So that's where the tilt happens. I was telling to myself, I am not going to buy after this displacement. After this displacement with chain state delivery, investing two 1 minute fair gaps, and I was like trying to get into an entry right here, blah blah blah. I was just selling and didn't have my stop loss properly, so that I was constantly getting stopped out, like something like this. I got two more entries right here, and I don't know, I just got stopped, constantly getting stopped out, and this was the last trade, and this was the last trade actually. Before ending the stream, this was my last trade, and after a while, I got in another entry because this is just a stop rate. The price is still going down, so I was really confident on that, and then got into a sell entry at this pivot gap when actually this move happened, right? So I just got into the retrace and sold. So pretty much played out really well, and I was like literally sitting through all these pullbacks. And at a point, I thought, okay, this is going to be a losing day, and the price reversed from there and then started coming down all the way to my break even. I ended this day with a break even. Didn't lose much. Top tier risk management. Yeah. Unless and until if you see a valid setup, you don't risk much. You're not gambling. You're actually following your system. So that's what I believe. I am actually having a set of rules, and I really have a maximum loss limit for myself. So actually, I'm following that too. So unless and until the maximum loss limit gets hit, or the maximum trades that I can lose, I mean, maximum amount of money that I can lose per day hits, I'm just going to close up and just walk away. But in this point, I followed my maximum. I mean, I followed all of my rules. Risk management. I didn't take a single contract extra. It was one contract, and it was one contract only. And all this move is completely one contract. So on an MNQ. So pretty amazing 1 to 4 trade. I literally didn't even break even this trade. I want the price to hit the take profit, and it did. So it was a pretty nice trade, discipline wise and risk management wise, psychology wise. Everything was perfect. So yeah, as you can see, the result uh for the bad trades, I should have actually waited for the whole day, and then maybe probably this was my first entry in some other alternative fucking dimensions. So anyways, jokes apart. And as I said, this was a banger trade. And again, I got the trend. I got the analysis. All I gotta do is just wait a little bit more. I even got the risk management right for like a week straight, and it was like I thought it's a forever no thing to me. Like probably I thought I cannot never achieve the risk management and being strict on risk management. I never thought that, but yeah. Anyways, I am here. All I gotta do is just wait a little bit more, and that's all I gotta do. And then, boom, someday I'll be driving all of my dream cars. And I'm gonna say just one car, and it's probably be the most loved car, or probably be the most hyped car, and it's obviously BMW M3. So, anyways, I'm just joking. Anyways, that's about it. And as always, believe in yourself, believe in God. Anything is possible. So just keep going. And I'm off. Adios.